What's your opinion on the idea of nations? Considering it's relatively a very fresh concept, will we see civilizations back in the future? The Chinese are, it's a good question, very good question. The concept of nation states is very new, it's very recent. It's about 300 or so years old, plus or minus something or the other. Historically, as long as humankind has existed, we have not had nation states. We've only had kings and kingdoms and empires at time, and civilizations. So the Chinese are trying to portray themselves as a civilization, not as a nation state, and that's why their expansionist behavior is in a way explained off by that we are a civilization and we will expand, because civilizations are always a net exporter of culture and other things, and they have a military sphere of influence that transcends their geographical boundaries. So the Chinese are already trying to portray themselves as a civilization state. India has defined itself as a nation state in 1947, by which it officially ceased to be a civilization, which is a really stupid thing to do, in my opinion. So I believe that going forward in the future, we will see the resurgence of civilizations. The nation state idea is a brief experiment. It is a few centuries long, which is an eye blink of time in the broader context of human history. So it's a Western concept. It stems from the Treaty of Westphalia in Europe a few centuries ago, in which Europe was divided up into small kingdoms and fiefdoms, into small nation states for the local rulers to exploit. So it's a very exploitative idea. It is not really empowering for the people, despite external appearances. The natural state of being for human uh, cultures and societies has been either kingdoms or civilizations or empires, and it's not about the merits and demerits of the thing, which is morally superior or which is morally inferior. As a realist, as a student of history, I would say that this is a temporary experiment. It may not last long. In the future, we may revert to civilizations. So China is one which is behaving like a civilization state. Russia is also behaving like a civilization state. China and Russia are very clear about the fact that they reject the concept of democracy. They don't believe in it, and they're gonna do the things their own way. So in the future, others may also follow suit and revert to their traditional indigenous form of governance and administration.